Oh, Brian! Brian, my dearest! You are my divine masculine! I love you so much! Did you get my letters? Oh, what do you think of my pictures? Do you love me too? Can you feel it? Can you tell that I'm your divine feminine? We are twin flames. We are soulmates. We belong together for all eternity.
Disclaimer notice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. All information in this video is not based on fact. It is all alleged, based upon my intuition, my opinion, what I believe my tarot cards are telling me. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards.
So what are we talking about today? What am I doing a reading on? This woman right here. Her name is Brittney Hislope. Here's an article. I'm just going to read a couple excerpts from it real quick. A single Kentucky mom posted dozens of lengthy diary-like posts where she professes her love for BRYAN KOHBERGER, and she claims to have sent him letters and pictures of herself, and calls this man who is accused of this quadruple homicide her divine masculine. The woman goes on and she goes on Facebook and claims to have a 16-year-old son, and has written about her feelings for KOHBERGER nearly every day, sometimes multiple times a day, since early January. I know that the last I heard weeks ago is that Brian is being kept isolated from other inmates. And so I know that we do both likely sleep alone, as I mentioned in a past post. That was a direct quote from her. And she wrote in her most recent post, although I mentioned sometimes about getting certain confirmations from him about his feelings and him being my divine masculine, I don't mean that I reach out to him to receive anything back at all from him, since I do that from a place of caring about him, sharing my feelings, and knowing what a serious situation he's in. So, what do you think of this woman? Now, we don't know for sure, next to what my cards say, and the lack of evidence, that Brian is 100% innocent. Okay? There's still that remote possibility that The prosecution could pull a rabbit out of their hat, or we don't know if the possibility exists that maybe there's some evidence that is under seal that we don't know about. You know, let's face it, there is the remote possibility he could have done this. I highly doubt it. I personally don't think he did, but I am open-minded to the possibility that maybe, stranger things have happened, right? So, I'm going to dig into the cards about this chick. Maybe even look at, see what Brian thinks. Okay, let's go. So who is this Brittney? Okay, we're going to find out. I'm going to get some oracles. I really want to get some general energy from her. Then I'm going to do my psychological profile spread. Okay, and analyze this woman. I think she's kind of off her rocker. She sounds like the same type of belief system as I have and many others, some of my viewers. You know, believing in past lives. I do not buy the twin flame shit. Sorry, she does. But divine masculine, divine feminine. I believe in that, but I believe that the divine masculine and divine feminine are within each individual. Okay. I do believe in soulmates. Soulmates is a soul tribe that you travel from lifetime to lifetime with, where you have some karmic partnerships, karmic relationships. But this woman who's never met Brian is professing how much she loves him. She's in love with this guy, and she's sending him pictures and writing lengthy posts on Facebook and all this other stuff. Okay. I said her name. It will be in the title also. Look her up on Facebook. I just think, I don't even think she cares if he's innocent or guilty, to be honest. I could tell you that the general vibe I'm getting as I'm digging into this, is what I'm picking up, is that she's kind of hoping he is guilty. Not for the sheer fact that she would like to see her beloved in front of a firing squad, but more of, oh, he's so dangerous. It's so thrilling. Oh my gosh. Oh, he is so fantastic. He can really, he is really skilled. So skillful with the KINFE. Really, I've heard of this before. I think even Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy, others had women professing their love for them only because it was exciting, it was daring, it was thrilling, and it was risque, kind of like taboo-ish type thing to be in love with a serial KILLER. Okay? So I think that's what it is. I think it's something psychological. But we're going to dig in about this woman. We're going to get some vibes about this. And I will be finding out, what does Brian think of all this. I'm seeing things. That's why I've got my crystal ball here too, because I see things as well. I think he's get me away from this woman. That's the energy I pick up. And I go almost here, I'm saying, reading a letter like, thank goodness I'm behind bars. That type of energy. Oh, and I forgot to mention, in the previous segment, the tapestry that was hanging behind me, it's the star card, was sent to me by Myra. Thank you, sweetheart. You were right when you said you thought I would really like this. You were hoping. Yes. I just need to figure out how I'm going to hang it. I really want it on this wall. I tried it out in another video. It fell. I need to figure out a hanging system for it. But I really like it. Okay, let's get some cards here. Fate. I shit you not. This woman thinks they're fated to be together. Communication. And she's communicating that. She feels that they are being put together, that they are meant to be together. Spying. This, I get that energy. And I wanted to say it and I didn't. I wish I would have. It's like Brian didn't do any stalking of the victims, but this woman sure as hell's doing stalking of him, I tell you. Get away. Yep, oh boy. It's like this woman's watching him, paying every little detail, anything she could soak up on Brian, she does. I wouldn't be surprised if she contacts people in his community. There's a lot of communication. I think she's talking to other people and finding out really personal details outside of the crime itself that he's accused of, because she feels they are a fated pair. They're a fated connection. And he's like, oh, get me away from this. Remember when I said that? So this is an I shit you not moment. This is like, he's saying, get me away. Get away. Get away. I think he's creeped out. Undying, as she proclaims her undying love. I shit you not. This is very creepy to me. And I'm willing to bet Brian's creeped out. What else? So there's a lot of uncertainty moving forward. I think she's seeing things that this is fated. Maybe she wants to get away with him, go away. She's hoping it's like she thinks, here's what I'm getting. She believes Brian to be guilty. And that's what's drawing her to him. That's what she's in love with. And she wants him to get away with it so that they can be together. But even not, if he ends up 6 feet under, her love for him will never die. Meanwhile, I'm thinking he's very uncertain about this. It's got him creeped. Synchronicity. It's like the communications. I think she's communicating synchronicities to him. I don't think he's understanding it. Soulmate. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Future. You are my future. We could get away from this all. You and I. Gossip. The gossip, the social media, she's proclaiming this all over the place to everybody and anybody that can listen. There is an element of obsession here. So those of you that want to say Brian is creepy, honey, this shit's creepy. Allegedly speaking. She may want to come after me and comment on this video. But I call it like it is, honey. Comment all you want, I'll just block you. But this is for entertainment purposes only. But this is creepy. Brian thinks so too. And it is showing up that she feels this is all fate. Even though the future is very uncertain right now. the one thing she knows is everything's happening for a reason. Things are falling into place. It's synchronicity. Good luck is coming through. She is consulting the spirits, and the spirits are saying, Bryan is your soulmate. Bryan is your twin flame. You are meant to be together, and you will be. And I think there's some mental issues here. I really do. But she truly, it's not an act. From what I'm seeing here, this is not an act. You know, I'm not getting an energy of she's doing this for attention, she's doing this for publicity, or doing this to boost her own social media. No, she's not. This is bugging me. Sorry. Sorry for reaching over. But I need to put this mat underneath there. There, that is so much better. But she's not doing this, you know, just for attention. She honestly, truly believes all of this. Bryan's her divine masculine. I don't see Mildred. I must have forgot to get Mildred out. Oh, well. Oh, no, I see Mildred. She's under... I see Mildred. Mildred's over here. Okay. I was like, please. I was hoping Mildred didn't run away because she didn't want to deal with this psychopath. But... Okay. Let's get some of these. Oh, we got something that turns over right away. A couple. Headstone. Disguise. I don't like that vibe. Obstacles. Courage. Intrigue, fascination, storyteller. Okay. Yeah, she's a fantastic storyteller. She's very intrigued with the fact that he could end up with a headstone. Okay. I think she's disguising her true intentions. Obstacles. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, there are obstacles. But she is like trying to display this courage to overcome obstacles of them being together. She is an excellent storyteller. But there's something that she herself is hiding. Responsible, dependable. I shit you not. Spell work. That's what she's hiding. She's trying to work some kind of magic or spell work on Bryan. Wand refine. The magic wand. Are you shitting me? She is a witch. Creepy. You ain't shitting me that she's creepy. Leaving with something or someone. Courage, it's actually creepy. If, let's play devil's advocate here for a second. If Brian is found innocent and he walks, she's going to show up at his door. She will find him. No matter what kind of obstacle she comes across in trying to find him, she will find him. She will actually be knocking on his door. Oneness. Because she believes that they are one. That dreaded twin flame energy. I hate twin flame stuff. I don't buy it. It's not real, but that's just my opinion. And I've got my reasons. I've said it many, many times between my two channels. The big reason why I don't believe in twin flames is you are one single soul. You are not half of a soul. Half of your soul is not in another body. You are your own individual soul. The soul does not split, folks. It does not split. That's why the twin flame theories are false. The twin flame theory is based on one soul splitting into two and entering two different bodies. That doesn't happen. I'm sorry, folks. That does not happen. So, that's why I say there's no such thing as twin flame. But this chick believes in it. And she's conjuring up a lot of magic here. Black cat, magic wand, cauldron. Yeah. And the shit that she's doing behind the scenes, it is really creepy. You know, I believe in magic and stuff, but to a point. Magic, it's just an intention. It's just a prayer. But she takes it to a whole new level. Let me tell you. And it's kind of like one of them creepy levels. You know, I said, before I even started throwing cards, I got a real creepy feeling about her. So, I am going to take a look at the psychological. I'm going to psychologically profile her. Okay. And I'm just doing these, I'm just throwing these out any old way. I just have position names, they're not where they belong. Okay. Okay. And this is a Deviant Moon Tarot. You know, I've never used this in true crime, but I was called to use it today. Okay, what is her current emotional state? No shit. She feels good. 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is a place of ego and also a place of victory, feeling good about your position, very confident emotionally. She is so sure of herself and filled with passion. Very confident. Her subconscious. That is the subconscious emotional influences. What's influencing her on a deep emotional state? Two of Swords, conflict. There is conflict within her on an emotional level. This is her subconscious battling each other. And you see the two opposites, the black, the white. Not everything is black and white. Sheesh. Okay. But with this Two of Swords opposites, it's like there is a tug of war internally between the dark and the light. It's like, can she really feel anything for him? Is this all psychological? But this is two people going to battle. And trying to find some kind of common ground. Both these characters are kind of like merging into one. So it feels like her shadow side and the light side, it's hard to distinguish between the two. They're kind of mixed and merging. That's dangerous. Okay. Her psychic state, her mental state is temperance. Calm, poetic, creative. She kind of finding peace. That this is her mental state. Moderation or lack of. But there's that pouring and creativity. This is telling me her mental state is moving. Trying to find some kind of stability. And kind of coasting mentally. Her brain power is flowing. It's almost like she's trying to come up with a plan. I'm getting the yin and yang. If you look in the face, it's a yin and yang symbol. Yes, there's tatas here. But if YouTube decides to strike me because of a card, I'm sorry. A lot of people are known, and I don't blame them. They don't want to take the chance. They get crystals and stuff and cover up the tatas or whatever. It is what it is. I don't have any crystals up here anyhow, enough to cover shit up anyhow. I gotta bring them upstairs yet. But this is and when you toss liquid back and forth, it does become a bit turbulent. So I'm getting a lot of this energy. I'm not seeing stability. I'm seeing a lot of mental noise, sometimes mental turbulence involved here that she tries to temper. Oh my. Okay, and I'm hearing she has a temper. If something doesn't go her way, oh boy, she's got a temper, folks. I just heard that. That's where this turbulence is coming from. She does have a temper, but she tries to temper it, play it down, and she comes across to everybody as, well, maybe not exactly all with it upstairs, but she comes across as harmless. That's interesting. Okay, her mental strengths. Ace of Wands. So she's very creative. A lot of ideas. Her mind is always turning. Very passionate. And yes, the male organ is on her mind. I'm just going to flat out say it. She wants to jump Brian's bones. She wants to know what it's like to be intimate with him. It's a fantasy of hers. Okay? But her mental strength lies in her creativity. Ideas being born. Now, how far she takes it, who knows? But it's very creative, very poetic, descriptive, and it shows in her postings and probably in the letters that she sends Brian. Very communicative. Very good with her words. Okay. That's a strength. Challenges, which can be emotional or psychological. Or emotional, yeah, or psychological. Ace of Swords. Clarity. She lacks clarity and truth. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying she speaks lies, but she has trouble distinguishing what is reality and what is fantasy. And I see that right here, not just light and dark, reality and fantasy. Okay? She's living in a world of, a lack of mental stability and clarity. Okay? Very creative, yes. But she lacks her own personal truth. It's like, it's fantasy. She's in fantasy land. That's an emotional and mental weakness. Okay. Let's go to past experiences. The High Priestess. Spiritual, yes. She who knows who doesn't speak, yes. Very secretive. We might need Mildred on this one. Past experiences influencing her current status, the current situation, the current thing about her being in love with BRYAN KOHBERGER. It's secretive, well hidden. We're going to need Mildred on that one. What is the potential? I don't want to say for rehabilitation, but I want to see what is coming next. Five of Swords. Winning at all costs. Sabotaging. A little bit of manipulation. So she wants BRYAN, and she's willing to do whatever she has to do to get him. I don't like this one bit. Kind of like the creepiness that I got out of the oracles. It's right here, honey. It is right here. And I get this vibe of BRYAN better needs to. He's going to be looking over, watching over his shoulder if he gets out, if he gets off. I said she's going to end up knocking on his door. He needs to really be mindful. This could even be a little bit of bullying. Or this could be her being bullied, but I get a vibe of BRYAN needing to watch out. Final outcome. Queen of Swords. That doesn't look good either. Non-emotional. Feeling rejected. Oh my God, feeling rejected. Bam. Somebody doesn't even want to look at her. I have a feeling BRYAN is not going to want any parts of this. She's going to feel rejected. After her pouring her heart and her soul out to him, confessing her love, being so compassionate towards him, but you're my divine masculine, I'm your divine feminine, how dare you deny me? How dare you deny that I'm your divine feminine? I said he's going to have to watch over his back. She's going to be knocking on his fucking door. There is definitely a lack of reality. She is out of touch with reality. But what is it about her past? I'm curious. Mildred, what is it about her past? What is it about her past? What is it about her past? Fetus. Factory. Baby factory? Born in the factory. Working her butt off. I know the fetus is something that is in gestation. It is the beginning of something. That could be her childhood. What is the factory? Hard work. Industrious. Bringing ideas into reality. And of course, the fetus is a new beginning. Developing something. I still don't quite get it. There was something that was developed, maybe even developed in vitro. You know, kind of, she was in the womb. Something being developed while she was in the womb. I need some more on this. I thought about getting my tokens out, but I forgot to get them out. So, hamster wheel. That's the mind ever turning. In the public city. Public worker. Public worker. High tower. That's government. Are you shitting me? Hamster wheel. Foil hat time, okay? Is she some kind of product of some kind of experiment? This could be public housing, public building, working in a public building, working hard. New ideas. Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on. I need to confirm this, and this card fell on the floor, which is the mustard seed. I get it. Experiences from the past, which is bringing her to the present. Mustard seed, new ideas, something born small. Star of Bethlehem. Okay. Experience of the past. Doesn't have to, it's not specifying how far back in time. The past could be 2 hours ago. Whatever happened 2 hours ago is history. It's done. Right? She's cooking up a fucking plan I don't know if she thinks she's going to have a jailbreak or like I would like to know what she did for a living. Something here in the public, whether working in a public building, public government building, but there's definitely work here. Factory. Creating some kind of idea that started small, and she feels it is her divine duty that she's being led to do this. And it's very secret, which is making me think something highly illegal. Let me get this here. 17, 27, 34, 35. Let's get this overall as the underlying energy of this. High Tower. It's almost like she secretly has connections with people in high places. She would be somebody for the government also to be on the lookout for. Almost like the jurors or whomever, if they find Bryan guilty, they better watch their back. They're going to have a target. This woman is coming across as somebody mentally and emotionally unstable. If he's found guilty, she is going to be unglued. This is somebody who is a loose cannon. And yet, if Bryan rejects her, she's got people in high places. That's why, that's why Bryan's going to have to watch his back regardless. That's what it is. It's not the government or a jailbreak. Well, in the past, she may have been planning that. But the past experiences moving into the future experiences, this is kind of making me think Bryan's going to have to watch his back. If he's found innocent, if he's exonerated, and he is free, he's going to have to watch his back because he's going to have somebody who is scorned. How dare you reject my advances? I'm your divine feminine. You don't deny your divine feminine. Okay? I'm just saying. And my little store thing just fell off of my backboard. I gotta find something to keep that up. Anyhow, there is something here. She's got secrets. Maybe she's planted seeds and I can't help it. I'm still confused about her past experience. This is like she feels divinely led somehow. Now this is showing her working with a government buildings or public buildings, connecting with people in power in her past, that she's planting seeds maybe. She's feeling led in a certain way. This is just creepy. Can you show me more about this? I am still confused about this past of hers. Hanged man, sacrifice, Eight of Pentacles. Still work. Still work. And she's working on it. She sees in a different light. Whatever it is, her energy is very, very secretive. I'm even having trouble discerning what secrets in her past that are reflecting her current status. Working on something that she sacrificed for. Does she have a history of this? Maybe BRYAN KOHBERGER isn't the first MURDER suspect that she's been, or that she's done this with. Tower could be the prison that she hid it from the public. That's what it is. Boom. Now I've got it figured out. That bitch can't hide it from me long. I'm going to figure it out eventually. So many times after I record a video, I was about ready to let this go and move on. But I could not let this go. Sometimes when I'm done recording, it comes to me. I'm like, damn, why didn't I see that one during the reading? But I see it now. She has a history of inmates falling in love with inmates that she's never met. There is some kind of sick little fantasy there. Now, it's not saying that BRYAN's guilty, but it's the fact that he's been accused of such a heinous crime that her libido's going off. Let me tell you. She is really turned on. The other thing I wanted to look at was this Queen of Swords. Well, no, let me backtrack. This Five of Swords. That is like the potential. And her outcome of her mentality. Or of this entire situation. Five of Swords. Okay, Mildred, show me this Five of Swords. Book. Knowledge. Secret. Man, this woman has the secrets a mile long. Water. Emotional secrets. Buried knowledge. Disturbing. Resources. Abundance. Fish in the sea. Yeah, she's done this before. There are certain things that she's hiding. This woman's mentally disturbed. Let me tell ya. She is mentally disturbed. This is freaky. Pregnancy. Her 16-year-old son. Hidden. OMG. Hidden knowledge about the father of her 16-year-old son. That's interesting. But the fish in this deck represents pregnancy. Could be giving birth. It's an unconscious thoughts. And can represent suspicion. Very suspicious under the surface. There's information about her. Somebody would have to do some digging. But she's very suspicious activities. She's hiding. I don't even want to know if I want to dig any further into her. But we'll check out the Queen of Swords. The storm. Oh, yeah, there's a storm coming. Diamond, gold digger, frog. Does she think for some reason, if Brian's going to end up with money, maybe from being incarcerated and his life practically being ruined over all this. Then there's the frog. Frog is her prince, kissing the prince, the storm, being rejected by the prince. She's going to be in bitch mode. She is going to be really nasty. The frog. The frog is a transformation, a disguise. Disguising what? And 73, the diamond. The diamond represents purity and clarity, royalty, and it's an enduring love, a promise, invincibility. In her mind, it's all... Oh, this is deranged. In her mind, she thinks that she communicates with Brian telepathically also. That Brian has told her we're going to be together. This woman, I've gotten disguise here so much. Disguise, deception. Because she's really good at telling a story and creating a narrative. Underneath, there's about... She's good at disguising her mental and emotional issues. Her mental and emotional instabilities. I'm trying to find the right words. She's a ticking time bomb. You know, I wanted to dig into what Brian thinks. I don't even know if I need to. Because he was showing, like, get me away from this woman type of energy. Showing I picked up rejection. I don't think Brian's interested in this. But you know what? For shits and giggles, I'm going to pick up the cards. And I'm going to flat out ask. I'm going to use Alicia Wicker's spread just for a quick answer. Is Brian Kohlberger interested in this woman? Does he even read her letters? I think he does. I have a feeling he has read them. But I kind of want to know, you know, where his thought process is with this woman. That's what I know. What is he thinking and feeling about this woman? What is her interest? Let's find out his thoughts, process about this woman. Let's find out his thought process. Two of Cups. Interesting. Knight of Pentacles. I think he was looking at her as a potential, but proceeding with caution. Four of Swords. Thinking about it. He's not sold. He's not really acting. He's moving very slowly. It's in his thoughts. Four of Wands, stability, family. In the past, I think when she first started talking to him, he saw potential of a partnership. He had interest. Now it's coming across it, but he's being very cautious. Three of Wands. making plans. Knight of Swords. Swift action. Ace of Cups. Okay. As of right now, this is a surprise. I wasn't expecting this. He is entertaining the idea of a relationship with her. But he doesn't know what he's getting into. He's kind of planning. He's looking at things. Threes are expansion, progress. So he's entertaining it right now. He's entertaining it. Was not expecting this. No. Because it's like, get me away from this woman. That was the type of energy I had. Okay. Let's play devil's advocate. Brian is found innocent and he is set free. Where is this going? Nine of Pentacles. Single. Independent. Justice. Okay, this is him being set free. Queen of Pentacles in the past. Wifey material. Seven of Swords. Deception. Okay. They're same position. Three of Wands. Queen of Swords. Holy shit. Nine of Swords. So, he's set free. He figures out what she's really about. The nut job that she really is. And he don't like it. He makes a decision. He makes a choice to move forward independently and stay single. She's not happy, Queen of Swords. And she becomes like a real nightmare for him. That's why he's going to end up having to watch his back. Because she's going to get in that Queen of Swords mode and not be happy. Okay. So, you got this crazy lady who's kind of gotten Brian's attention. But he's going to, if he's set free or whatever, he's going to figure out what she's about. Some kind of truth's coming out about her deceptive measures, maybe things that she had hidden, coming out. He's going to make plans without her. She's going to be pissed. And he's going to have to watch his back. He's not going to be sleeping well because she's going to cause a lot of anxiety in his life. And that's where that energy of get the hell away from me, get her the hell away from me energy is coming from. So that's what I have, folks. And as always, good place to drop the mic.